Good morning. Good morning. I am Kimberly Dixon. Come on in. Come on in. This morning, I want to share with you guys my weight journey. So come on in and let's put the cards on the table. Let's talk about it. So give it just a few minutes for a few people to join me this morning, and we're going to talk about this thing. It's time to take the gloves off, as they say. So come on in, join me for this broadcast. Or if you watch the replay, please put hashtag replay in the comments so that I'll know that you came back and watched the replay. Because I know it's Monday morning. Everybody is busy with appointments and school and work and all of those things that happen on Monday morning. But I was at a conference this weekend and I knew that I wanted to take the day off. So that's precisely what I did. I'm enjoying a cup of green tea here this morning because anytime I'm in a room with a lot of air conditioning, it affects my throat, makes my voice sound all crackly, and I don't know. It just doesn't sound good. I wake up in the morning with a voice like a man. That's not good. I already got a haircut like one. I don't want a voice like one, so. But come on in, guys. Come on in, and we're going to talk about my weight journey just a little bit this morning. So this morning, again, as I said, I'm Kimberly Dixon, and I just want to come clean with you guys and just talk about some stuff, some things that a lot of people are struggling with, but they just don't talk about. So I'm going to share with you my weight journey. And I've always been a pretty confident person. I've never been bullied. I've never been picked on or anything like that for my weight. I guess being the youngest of the Dixons benefit me in that nobody ever picked on me. They just knew not to because I had older brothers and older sisters that just weren't not going to allow that. So that's not my story. But when I say that I have struggled with my weight my entire life, that is precisely the truth. So I was a chunky baby. If you see any picture of me as an infant, I was chunky. Then I was a chunky toddler. But those of you who have been following me for a while, you know a lot of my chronic pain story. And those of you who read my book, Can These Bones Live Again, that's available on Amazon, you even know even more of my story. But at the age of 4, I had the first surgery on both of my legs. And that was really the turning point that I believe in my weight story. Because that's when not only I, but the people who loved me started giving me sweets and chips and things like that to soothe my emotions. When I couldn't go out and play, they gave me something to eat. So that was at 4. So that habit hasn't continued my entire life. So I was a chunky baby. I was a chunky toddler. I was a chunky in elementary school. I was even bigger in middle school, which they called junior high back then. So by high school, I was a plus size high school student. And that's been my story my entire life. I've always been big. So I am a plus size woman, but I'm ready for that to change. I'm ready for some things to shift. So again, with how this correlates to the knees is that I had my first surgery when I was 4. I had another one when I was 10. And then it just went on into this cycle of having a surgery every other year because of those early surgeries, I developed arthritis in both my knees as a preteen. So every day in school, I was dealing with some level of pain. And it just became a part of my life. So what did I do to soothe my emotions? I ate. When all the other kids are playing softball, good morning, Amanda, I soothed my emotions. So, and I think that's what a lot of us do. And once you develop that habit, I'm going to tell you, it's a hard one to break. But in 2010, I think it was, well, I learned when I was 32 that I needed both of my knees replaced. But I was far too young. Wasn't a doctor in the country who was going to replace both of my knees at that age. So I just dealt with the pain every day. And that was just my right knee at that time that needed to be replaced. But both my knees had severe arthritis. So in 2010, I think it was, by this time I'm already wearing a leg brace with my left knee. Although it has arthritis, it's okay. But I was in the kitchen one day and I slipped. And because I had that brace on, it didn't hurt my right knee, but I felt something pop in my left one. So doctor, x-rays, whatever. And immediately went to did an MRI. I knew I needed surgery. I've been through this roller coaster time and time again. I knew when I heard that pop, I needed surgery on that knee to fix it. And I'm thinking it's just something torn. But in the recovery room, they woke me up. And the first thing my sister Valerie, because she went on the hospital tour with me, that's what we call all of my surgeries. She woke me, when I woke up, the first thing she tells me is, Dr. Rosenblum said your left knee needs to be replaced then. And laying there in the recovery room, I made a decision that I was going to have weight loss surgery. Because at that point, I'm so heavy and my knees are hurting so bad because I was depressed and I was eating more and more and more and I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and my knees were in horrible shape. They just couldn't take it. So I made the decision to have weight reduction surgery. Now I didn't do one of the drastic ones because thank God, I'm not a diabetic and I don't have, my blood pressure would get a little high because of the pain back then, but even now I don't have blood pressure issues. So I qualified for the surgery because of my weight, but I didn't qualify because I didn't have any health conditions. But the day that the doctor who performs weight loss surgery walked in the room, he took one look at me and he said, I had prepared myself to come in here and tell you that you didn't qualify, but I can look at you. You're a young woman. You're using a cane and a brace. You qualify because of the arthritis. So I had the weight reduction surgery. And it worked. I lost 77 pounds. The morning I had the surgery, I weighed 359 pounds. And the surgery worked. I lost 77 pounds, but I was never able to lose as much as I should have because I couldn't exercise. My knees were still horrible. I couldn't walk across my living room, so going for a walk around the block was just unbearable and unthinkable. I could not do it. So that was in 2011. Fast forward to 2014, the doctor finally says, I'm going to replace your knees, but I need you to lose, I think it was 20 more pounds at that point. So I went on the healthy eating and, doing what exercise I could, stretching, which I always did, stretching and wall work because it reduces pain and keeps you more flexible. So I went on the journey to try to lose that 20 pounds, but it wasn't going anywhere. And so I decided to go back to the regimen I had right after having the weight loss surgery, which was all liquids. And I did that so that I could qualify for the surgery, the knee replacement surgery. And I did it. Didn't have nothing but liquids for over a month to lose that 20 pounds. Go through the knee replacement surgeries. I'm walking every day. I'm working out with a biomechanics guy. And for the first time in decades, I feel strong. I look good. I'm still a plus size woman, but I looked good. And I was happy. But then 2020 rolls around. I'm a single person that lived alone during the pandemic. And I'm going to be honest with you, that affected my mental health in a drastic way. Then later that year, Daddy dies. And y'all know, everybody knows. If you follow me on social media, you have heard me talk about my daddy and the love affair that we had with each other. I was his Pooh baby, his Pooh Bear. He called me Pooh, whatever it was. I don't think he called me Kim I don't remember him ever calling me Kim or Kimberly. He called me Pooh Baby. So daddy dies. Excuse me. And I started to gain the weight back that I had lost from the weight loss surgery. Fast forward to just this year, the foster child son that y'all know I call my sunshine, that we had planned on sharing a life together, he was removed from my home. That's a whole story. Won't go into the details here, but that pushed me, good morning, Janelle, that pushed me into such an abyss that I'm just now coming out of. I'm just now getting back to being me. But getting back to being me means also I need to drop these pounds that I picked back up. Now, I don't want to be no skinny girl. I ain't never been skinny. I don't want to weigh 100 pounds. But I need to weigh less than I do now because I've gotten back over 300 pounds. I remember when I had the weight loss surgery and I hit 299. I was so ecstatic. And I made a promise to myself that I would never weigh over 300 again. But I find myself in that boat. But now, I have something that not only is good for me, but that I'm willing to do because y'all also know in my chronic pain journey, I just never was a person who wanted to take a whole lot of medication because I didn't want that monkey on my back. And even still with other medications, when the doctor tried to give me some, I was like, I know what it's supposed to do, but what are the side effects of that? Because I'm a science girl and I like to geek out. I just told one of my partners, Mr. Parrish, this weekend that I love his presentations because of the science aspect of it, and I'm geeking out the whole time I'm watching him. So I found something that is not only going to help me lose the weight, but is actually good for me. So I'm inviting you all to go on a weight loss journey with me. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or you want to lose 20 pounds, we now have some products that can help us with that can help improve our health and help us lose weight and not do any damage to anything else in the process. Because earlier this year when I was talking to my doctor, he suggested a weight loss pill that a lot of people are using now that's actually a drug that's for diabetes. And when he suggested that, I knew right away, I'm not taking that. Because I know a lot of the drugs for diabetes, they do so much other damage. They just destroy our bodies. But now, I have something that I want to share with you all and I want to invite you to go on this weight loss journey with me. So from today until December the 31st. Now, I won't be coming on live every day, but good morning, Willie. But I'm going to show you maybe once or twice during the week, report the number of pounds that I've lost and just show you what I've looked like. I'm wearing this tank top this morning because I want you to see I'm looking kind of meaty up here. But when I lose weight, the first place you'll see it is right here in my neck. My friend Jay told me one time, he was like, look at your neck. I was like, what? He was like, I can always tell when you're starting to lose weight because your neck, it gets thin before anything else. And you can see this. So that's why I'm wearing a tank top this morning. Not as a friend of mine said, not because I want to be one to influence and be in a bikini. But we have some products now that are healthy, that will assist with our weight loss. And I'm going to share that with you this morning. So here on the table with me, I have Phytopower W and Phytopower B. The B is a cherry limeade flavor. This is good. Oh God, this is so delicious. And you just mix it up in 16 ounces of water. And what it does is it improves nutrient absorption. But the best thing is it allows you to have better blood sugar levels. So you're not getting those up and down spikes. It reduces your hunger and your cravings. So whatever regimen you're using, you can stick to it. Because I've lost weight this year. I lose 5 pounds, then I gain 7 back. And I'm just tired of the roller coaster. I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to do this again. And I'm over 50 now. Losing weight over 50 is a different ball game altogether. But you can expect better nutrient metabolism, better blood sugar levels. And guess what? Better blood sugar levels mean that this is wonderful for people who are diabetics. I'm not a diabetic, but I wanted to block the sugar and the starches and all those things that pack the pounds on. And it helps with your weight management. And then this one is, I think the flavor is tropical fruit fusion. And when I tell y'all these things are good, you can have it first thing in the morning, or you can have it right before your meal to help satisfy you. And the Fido Power W has 0 sugar. How many times have you went in a store to buy something for weight loss, some kind of powder or something, and you turn the can around and it's got 20 grams of sugar in it? It's like, well, that defeats the purpose. I'm trying to reduce my sugar. This has 0 sugar in it, and it has 6 grams of soluble fiber. And if you don't know a whole lot about fiber, soluble fiber turns into a gel-like substance in your digestive tract, and it helps you to move the food along better, and it helps you to extract more nutrients. So what you can expect from this is better digestion. It helps the body harvest fewer calories. That's enough to dance about right there. Fewer calories from fat. So this one is helping with the sugar. This one is helping with the fat. And then it regulates your appetite. So, and I had an opportunity to sample these on Friday night. And when I had dinner on Friday, I could already tell I ate less. And not only did I eat less, I was satisfied with less. How many times have you been trying to stick to a regimen? You eat a healthy meal, but then in an hour, you're hungry again. I can't tell nobody else's story, but I can tell mine. And that's what I just want to do. It's like, as I said, I've always been a confident person, but I know when I'm at this weight and when I'm heavy, this heavy, it starts to affect my confidence. And I don't want that, because I'm that girl that want to be up at the front of the room. I enjoy public speaking. I love talking to people. Public speaking. I have a hard time with one-on-one communication with people, but standing in front of a room, I love that. But when I'm this heavy, I don't really want to do that. So I'm inviting you this morning to come on this journey with me. And if you are interested, if you would like to go on this journey with me, inbox me, send me an instant message, comment me, do a raise your hand emoji or anything. Let's do this together. It's like, because one thing I know is that we are better together. We can do this. And I'm going to come to you once or twice a week, because I'm going to tell you. Now, one of the people who did the testing on the product, in 30 days, he lost 26 pounds. Now, males lose weight a little differently than women. And some of the women that have tried the product have lost 8 pounds. They've lost 10 pounds. And when you get to this age, to be able to report those numbers, it can take you months to lose 8 pounds. I don't know. Well, yeah, I do know what it is. When you're over 50, everything about your hormones shift, and ain't none of it good shifts. But I want to invite you to go on me with this weight loss journey. Again, whether you want to lose 10 pounds or whether you want to lose 110 pounds, we now have the tools that will help us do it. Good morning, Jay. I so enjoyed you this weekend. You and my sister are absolutely ridiculously funny. But I want you to go on this journey with me. Let's do this together. Let's encourage each other and support each other and uplift each other. And as I said, whether you want to lose 10 pounds or you want to lose 110 pounds, we can do this. We got the tools to do it that are going to benefit our health, that are not going to have any negative side effects. And now we have some tools that can help us get where we want to be from now to December the 31st and even longer. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Cherie. We have the tools that are going to help us do that. Because as I said, I've been a big girl my whole life. And I don't necessarily want to be skinny, But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was kind of big girl where I had hips and thighs, but I didn't have a big gut. But now I got a big gut. I can tuck my shirt in. And now I wish I would tuck my shirt in. I'm just not going to do it. But I want that kind of confidence again. And I know this sounds egotistical, but when you walk in the room, you know you look good. And I think as women, that's important to us, no matter whether you want to be a size 4 or you want to be a size 18. Because again, I don't want to be skinny. I want to be a size 16. I know I look good at a size 16. So let's do this together. Inbox me or DM me, whichever you want. You call your own messenger. Send me something. Give me a raised hand. Give me a me or something. Anything to let me know you want to do this. And I can share the information with you about how to get these amazing products that are going to revolutionize weight loss. Because it's not just a probiotic. A lot of us know about probiotics. But it's got prebiotics in it. And prebiotics is what feeds the probiotics so that you have more of the good bacteria in your gut. We got targeted probiotics for weight management and to block the sugar. In the cherry limeade flavor for the blocker, and tropical fusion for the W. And when I tell you, they taste phenomenal. 16 ounces of cold water, or any cold. Y'all, that's good. That's really good. I mean, I could just down that whole bottle. And this tropical fusion, man, it's when I tell you. I mean, you could just suck this down instead of going in the store buying some kind of juice or soda or something. Tropical, just delicious. And as you can see, I didn't shake that one up good enough. But they dissolve easily in water. You just shake it up. So, again, inboxing. Let me know. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's time for us to stop playing. Let's take the gloves off. The world is changing so much, and I want to have the energy to be able to do what I want to do. And we got the tools to do it. So, guys, thank you for getting on my live this morning. Inbox me if you know somebody who will be interested in losing weight, or in somebody who's a diabetic who wants some avenues to help their blood sugar. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to name any drugs specifically, but that one that starts with an M that's for diabetes, it's not good. It's not good for about anything. Yes, it's helping you regulate your sugar, but it's messing up everything else. And that part, they don't tell you. So, good morning, Richard. Hey, Richard is one of those people who can testify about blood sugar reduction and the benefits of it. But I want to say, guys, thank you for watching my live this morning. I really appreciate it. And, get a good look at me. Because in a few weeks, in a few days, you're going to start to see that I start to look thinner here. And then you're going to start to see it in other places. And I want you to be able to look in the mirror and see your weight loss too. So whether you're a diabetic and you want something that help regulate your sugar, and you want to drink this delicious cherry lime drink, or you want to lose weight and you want to use the weight management and the sugar blocker, let me know. It's something that we can do, and it's reasonable. And it's not one of these programs that's going to cost you hundreds of dollars. It's not even going to cost you over $100 a month. So get some information. Let's do this together. I will talk to you soon. I love you. And hopefully, not hopefully, but in a few days, I'm going to come back to you and give you, Angel says, do you drink a bottle a day? Yes, you can do two different things. You can either drink the whole bottle the first thing in the morning for the benefits throughout the day, or you can have a little bit of it just before your meals during that meal to decrease, make you feel fuller sooner, and to help with the blood sugar. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to drink half of both of them this morning, but then when I get ready to have lunch or dinner, I'm going to drink just a little bit more of it, just so that it's, just really circulating through my system. But yes, just get it in. Just get it in the morning in a cold beverage. You don't want to put anything that has probiotics in a hot liquid because it destroys some of the beneficial benefits of it. So we want to do it in water, preferably water, but they taste so good. You won't mind drinking it, because when I sip on it, I have to stop myself from just downing it because it's good. But you can do it those two ways. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Good morning, Cherie. That's my neighbor, you guys. But again, let me know if you know somebody who wants to lose weight, whether they're right here around the corner from me in Knightdale, North Carolina, they're in California, or they're across the world. We can get this product to them. But guys, thank you for watching. I know I done said bye 3 times. That's my signature. My friend Tara Henry used to say with my joyful limp. Good morning, Sean. Sean said me. I'll inbox you the information, and we'll do this thing, because it's time for us to get, not just be skinny, but be healthy. The doctor told me a long time ago, it's like, it's no need in you being 100 pounds if you're unhealthy. It's like, I got people that come in here that weigh 100 pounds, but I can look at their blood work and say they're a whole lot unhealthier than you are at your plus 250. Now I'm plus 300, but that's not going to always be the case. So, good morning, Patricia. So again, inbox me, DM me. If you got my number, so a whole lot of y'all got my actual number, text me. We can talk about this. Let's start. I'm starting this morning. And you can start very soon if you go ahead and make that move. Make a decision. Half the battle is making a decision. Let's make that decision to choose ourselves. Watana said, I'm interested. Guys, Watana and Sean, as soon as I end this, I'm going to DM you guys, because this is a game changer. We can do this. And I love you all. And for those of you who were regular watchers of In the Garden with Joyful Living, I thank you for all your patronage over the years, because we've been doing this for years. And you notice I really didn't do it that much this summer. But as I told you, when my sunshine, which is what I call my foster son, left, it pushed me into an abyss. But now I'm coming out of it with God. Because you know why I'm coming out of it? Because I kept turning to God. And I was like, I know I'm hurting right now, but I know you're going to bring me through. I know you're going to help me. And he has. So I still get teary-eyed. Y'all, that's my baby. Good morning, Marjorie. I still get teary-eyed when I talk about my son, because I love that boy. Call him a baby, but he ain't no baby. He a teenager. He just turned 15 a few weeks ago. But I'm not going to go on and on about that, because those of you that knew him, just knew my post about him, no, that was my sunshine, and he's still my sunshine, and he will forever message me the information, please. Thank you. I will. I'm gonna do that right now, because again, as I said, I take that day off. Woo, 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 woo. I'm gonna drink my stuff, I'm gonna have me some breakfast, and then I'm going for a walk, because for right now I feel like exercising for the first time in months. Because when I say I went into an abyss, y'all, I went into an abyss. So I didn't want to get on the camera and talk about joyful living when at that moment I didn't feel very joyful. But as I've told you guys time and time again, joy is something that resides on the inside of you. Does not mean you're going to always be happy. I'm still grieving. But that joy that's innately given to us by God is still on the inside of me. So you guys are going to start seeing it again. But again, as Tara said, I'll close 5 times. For the 5th time, I am now signing off. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.